Hello and welcome to Ultra Clean Technologies. Today we're going to be demonstrating the Ultra Clean cleaning system on thin-walled aluminum tubing for the aircraft industry. We're going to show you 4 different launching systems that will be used to clean the aluminum tubing. We'll start off with our most inexpensive launcher and move on up to a more sophisticated launching system. The key to the system is having the correct air supply. You should have between 80 and 110 psi, and your air supply should be clean and filtered. Cleaning system that carries out the task of removing contamination is the Ultra Clean projectile. We have a 16 millimeter projectile for the half-inch OD tubing. The half-inch OD tubing has an inside diameter of about 10 millimeter. And you can see by using a 16 millimeter projectile through a 10 millimeter ID, we will get a good wipe as the projectile is propelled through. For the 3/4 tubing, this 3/4 OD tubing has an inside diameter of 16 millimeter. We will use a 26 millimeter projectile to go through the 16 millimeter ID. Again, getting a good wiping action as the projectile travels through. When cleaning tubing, one of the most important things is to do all of your tube manipulation first. Add your bends to the tubing, because every bend creates internal contaminants. Make sure that the end of the tube is deburred, where you have a nice smooth edge and there's no sharp burrs sticking out that would catch the projectile or cause the projectile to cut and tear. We have nozzles for both nominal inch and metric tubing. It's very important that you get a good airtight seal by pushing the tube into the nozzle until it bottoms out. To insert your projectile, 1/4 turn with a knurled ring. Insert your projectile into the nozzle. 1/4 turn back on. Take your air hose, connect it to the quick disconnect. Insert your tubing. Hold it tightly, depress the trigger, and the projectile will exit. The size range for the economy launcher is basically 1/8 of an inch through 1 1/4 inch, either inside diameter or outside diameter of a tube. We also have a 2-inch launcher, a little bit different than our economy version. We have a safety release bar on the top. Simply push forward and down. The faceplate opens up, so we can load the projectile into the nozzle. Insert the 26 millimeter projectile into the nozzle. Safety release bar forward and down. Close the faceplate. Connect our air. And we're ready to fire. Simply take your tube, insert it into the nozzle to make an airtight seal. Put it into our containment system and depress the trigger. Just that quick, the tube is clean. For production tube cleaning, we have what we call a bench mount launcher. It can be used in a standalone operation, or it can be used in conjunction with our projectile verification system. We have this launcher today hooked up to our verification system. The verification system controls the firing sequence of the projectile and also verifies that every fired projectile exits the tube that you're cleaning. Insert your tube into the nozzle, drop the projectile in. We have an electronic foot switch. You simply tap the foot switch and the firing sequence starts. This unit is great for production operations from basically 1/8 of an inch through 1 1/4 inch hose or tube. We have a 2-inch handheld that we call the 2-inch HLPVS, standing for Projectile Verification System. Simply drop the projectile in, close the faceplate. Again, the control station will control the firing sequence and also the exit sequence of the projectile. Put the tubing into the nozzle, You press the electronic trigger. Depress the electronic trigger, and just that quick, the projectile is in and out of the tube and verified. Whichever ultra clean launching system that you choose, it will work efficiently and cleanly on all of your tubing applications. Thank you.